Hello, Stean back again, and well, I haven't really put a video up in about a week. Actually, a week more than a week it's been now. I haven't had a video up, so I thought I'd do a little vlog since the only films I've really watched recently was I done an 80s night, an 80s weekend there, and really they're all sort of John Hughesy films, but you can't really. It's been over reviewed, and other films I've watched recently have all kinda an over-reviewed film, so I thought I'd just not do a review. I haven't watched a film that kind of deserves a review really, so I thought I'd do a little sort of vlog. For those who don't know me, I'm a budding filmmaker, kind of like a lot of people on YouTube actually, no offence, but yeah, I kind of want to make movies. That's been a passion of mine for a couple of years now. I want to make movies. And well, obviously I told my dad knows this, knows I want to make movies, and he has suggested for ages, he said, since I've first kind of decided I want to make films, he said, as soon as you become big, you have to do a remake of The Birds, and every time I say no to The Birds, because it's a Hitchcock film. You really don't remake Hitchcock films. There was Psycho, and then they done a remake of Psycho, and it was very badly received, and it's been classed as one of the worst films ever. And there was also Disturbia, what was an almost retelling of Hitchcock's Rear Window, which again, even though I like Disturbia, it's classed as a bad film. Yes, American Psycho was a good film, but it was a completely retelling of a film. Yes, you could do a retelling of The Birds, but really he only says this because my dad would like to see a sort of fancy looking birds with nowadays CGI. But then last night, he said a new film to me, and I was quite surprised at this. He suggested me to do The Warriors. Now, The Warriors was, the reason I said I'm surprised is, this is one of my dad's favourite movies ever. And it's one of my childhood films, if you know what I mean. I know a lot of people, when they do talk about the childhood films, they say stuff like Lion Giant or some sort of cartoony thing. Mine was Goodfellas and a lot of Scorsese's films, and The Warriors. These are my kind of childhood films, because these are the films I was watching as a kid. Instead of going around and watching the kids' TV shows that you get, the kids' films that a lot of people my age kind of grew up watching, my family let me watch older films as long as I was mature, as long as they thought I could handle it. I was allowed to watch it. And so obviously I've always loved The Warriors as well. The Warriors is one of my all-time favourite films as well. And when he said this last night, I completely left it off. Said nope, can't happen. And then I thought about it for a wee bit, and for actually about 10 minutes I thought it was possible, and then I talked myself out of it because it's not possible to do a Warriors remake today. Even if you could do a sort of backwards sort of thing, you could do like a period piece on it, but yeah, it's not a possible film to remake. It's too classic, too iconic, and really I don't think you should remake classic iconic films. Really, I looked at my collection, because you know this is the era of remakes. Everything is getting remade nowadays, even if it's like in the sort of TV world. They're doing like From Dusk Till Dawn remake on TV. They're doing an almost remake, but it's not. Fargo TV show, which is pretty good actually. So I suggest you should go watch the Fargo TV show, because it's not a remake of the film. It's a new storyline of Fargo, if you know what I mean. So I thought about it, and I looked at my collection of films to see if there was any films and that I thought would make a good remake nowadays. Really, I saw one film. I've wrote two down. One of them, the first one I knew when I looked at my collection, my eyes were instantly drawn to this film, and this film should have a remake, and there's been a ton of them in the works, but they've never happened, and it's the Mortal Kombat. The first Mortal Kombat film, yeah, it was really cheesy, it was really 90s, it wasn't that good. It's better than the second one, I have to say though. But yeah, that would make a good, I think nowadays, they could actually do a good sort of Mortal Kombat film with all the CGI if they got the budget behind it. The other one I've got though is a Disney film. Well, it'll never happen. This remake would never happen. But it'd be quite cool to see nowadays because it's a film called Pete's Dragon. Now in Pete's Dragon, there is a wee boy who has an imaginary friend who is a big giant dragon who is an animated cartoon dragon, a green cartoon dragon. Everything else is live action, but this dragon. And nowadays it could work better nowadays, I would have to say, with the whole sort of CGI things going on now. It looked cool. Really, there's not many. People talk about remakes, and yeah, it's a kind of sort of personal thing, remakes, I would say. Some people like certain remakes. Like I looked up a list, so I was trying to think of some bad remakes because, you know, if you watch a bad film, you kind of try and forget about it. And I've forgot about quite a few remakes. I think I've got a list of a couple of bad remakes, but I looked up a list, and some of the remakes I quite liked, but there is 3 really bad remakes I've wrote down. I've wrote 3 bad remakes and 3 good remakes. And really they're all kind of new age, bar Planet of the Apes of 2001, the Tim Burton remake. Now yeah, that was a bad remake. Nobody's going to deny that. There was also the new Robocop film. The new Robocop film was a terrible remake as well, and so was Carrie. But on the other side of that, they also released Dread and Total Recall and technically Rise of the Planet of the Apes, so that they do still have a sort of good remake edge to them. There's more bad remakes than good remakes, but they can still do it. So that's the reason I think if they do any remakes, they should try and do a remake of Mortal Kombat. Maybe not even just a remake, maybe just a new Mortal Kombat film. But really, the 2 films my dad suggested, I don't even know if my dad watches my videos. I know he shares them through his friends and he likes all my videos, but I never know if he watches them. So if he watches them, this is proof if he watches them, because then he'll comment on it. But yeah, the birds, it's just, I think everybody should just stay away from every single sort of Hitchcock film. Should not be sort of remade. They're not films that can kind of be touched. They're kind of iconic status. And The Warriors, it's one of those cult classic films that they're like remaking Clerks or remaking Pulp Fiction. It's one of those films you kind of can't remake because they were so fresh. Their age. Like Clerks and Pulp Fiction are so 90s. They're just, you couldn't remake them nowadays and bring them out in the 2014 era because it wouldn't work in this year. Same as Warriors, which I want to say was 80s. Maybe it was it was maybe the 70s, but I think it was 80s Warriors come out. And I thought just to take it out of that area and then try and bring it back into 2014. Now I don't know anything about New York, but I don't think there's this big gang mentality thing still there. I'd hope so, since it is 2014. That you kind of be crazy. But yeah, so to do that would be kind of crazy. So yeah, that was my views. This is my sort of remake vlog. People may read that and think, remake, I'm remaking a vlog. No, I'm not remaking a vlog. I just thought I'd talk about some remakes and stuff like that. And I'll hopefully have a new review up soon. I know Harry Movie Club should be up Tuesday night. This is now 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night I'm recording this, so it should be up relatively soon. So I should hopefully have a new movie club review. The movie club review coming up in the next couple of days. Keep an eye out for that. And also check out my Graded Unit. My Graded Unit video will be up hopefully around about the same time as I post this video. So give that a watch, because it was okay, it was quite good. It was the reason I've not done many videos, so check it out, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.